Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tiger Arcade, and we are back. It's 2023. Behringer made a post on Facebook. It says, some time ago, we showed you a design draft of our AKS Mini, a scaled-down version of the VCS3, but with the exact same oscillators, filters, etc., and of course the magic VCS sound. Our final version has 3 VCOs, a built-in arpeggiator, and also a 16-step motion sequencer. Retail price is targeted at $99 US. Shipping is scheduled for coming summer. We hope you're as much excited as we are. So I've talked about this instrument in previous videos. You guys can check those out. I'll leave a link. This isn't the first time that and I'm sure many of us are going to be skeptical as well. This isn't the first time that they've given us an anticipated release date and then not, followed through on it. So it's kind of more of a sit and watch, let's see what happens kind of a deal. I still think it's exciting because what they're doing here is they're releasing Volca-style instruments, and it still even competes with the Volca price. Korg Volcas are always, at the top of the list for affordable, cheap synthesizers. And so this is really going to change up that market a little bit and add some more dynamic to it. We've seen different versions in the past for their they used to call them micro synthesizers. Now they're saying mini. That's fine. I like the name mini better anyways. They changed some features on it based on feedback. Like they're going to use USB-C now instead of micro USB. You can see if we take a look at the instrument, it looks like it has one sync input, and it's probably a dual one. Like you could use a splitter for input-output. I'm not sure yet, but that would make the most sense. You have one output for your audio out, volume, and they've got those tiny Volca-style knobs. It's cool that there's a reverb. I wonder what kind of reverb. If they are trying to go classic, it would be cool to have even a digital emulation of a spring reverb. I highly doubt that there's an analog spring reverb in there. Tempo control functions. It actually looks really simple to understand. Hold down function, then you get to the options that are in a box, and then also down below on the keyboard. So you have some classic features of the original AKS. Let's talk about that really quick. The EMS Synthi, AKS, that came out in the early 70s, and that was one of the first synthesizers I had actually ever heard of because I love Pink Floyd, grew up listening to Pink Floyd, and, that was the first time where I'm like, what is that I'm hearing, on the dark side of the moon? That was one of the instruments that they used. And it's a beautiful sounding and can also be very experimental synthesizer. And one thing that really sticks out about this synthesizer, the original, is it has that patch pin matrix. So when you look at this version that Behringer is doing, you see absolutely no patch pin matrix. You get a joystick, which you can find on the original, and it looks like they tried to emulate, the knob, the colors of the keyboard, the faceplate. So it looks like they tried to go with some similar styles. So we take a look at it. It's got an oscillator. You can do poly, uni, detune, play with the joystick, mess with the XY on the bottom. It said 16-step sequencer. We got LFO, filter, the envelope. I've never used the Synthi, so it's very interesting, some of these knobs that say off, and then you go all the way and it says man. I don't know if that's a typo or if they meant to say max. I could be wrong. And then the trapeze, signal. Those are very interesting things, that probably send me down a rabbit hole of learning about the original synthesizer. It's very Volca-like. It's obviously going to be very affordable, and I like that it has the functionality of MIDI, syncing it with other gear. It doesn't look like there's a built-in speaker like Volcas have, but that's an easy workaround. Overall, I think that this is going to be really cool. Again, I'm more of a let's wait and see what happens. Let's see how this sounds. Is it actually going to live up to its expectations? Is it actually going to be released when it says it is? So we'll see what happens. Curious what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year, guys, and we will see you next time. Peace.